Okay. Welcome to another edition of Crossing the Middle Ministry. Here is my shot at wisdom. The book of Proverbs, to be exact. And as soon as I can find it here. Proverbs. And of course there's a verse in Psalms excuse me, that I want to read. Psalms 139 verse 23 says, "Search me, O God, and know my heart. Try me and know my thoughts. See if there be any wicked way in me, and lead me in the way everlasting." Okay. Searching out God's wisdom. The book of Proverbs is put together by the king of Israel, the son of David, Solomon. And Solomon was granted by God to be the wisest man on earth in his particular day. And Proverbs 1:1 says, the proverb of Solomon, the son of David, king of Israel, to know wisdom and instruction, to perceive the words of understanding, to receive the instruction of wisdom, justice, and judgment, and equity, to give subsidy to the simple, to the young man knowledge and discretion. Now, I am not considered to be very wise in my time of my day. My wife's hollering at me. And but you know, I know this, the wisdom that I do know is found in the most simple things that that brings life about. If we are to find a true wise thing, then it's to be useful. What good is wisdom that's not useful? You know what I mean? What good is the Bible if you don't understand it? What good is a car that you can't drive? There's programs that they give us at work to use, and by the time we get used to using one program on the computer, they'll change it, make it different. And it seems like every time they change it, it's just a little bit harder to get to, it's a little bit harder to find, constantly changing the keywords that we need to get into to the website, and it's just such a pain. It's, you know, that kind of wisdom we don't need. You know, man seems to think that wisdom is in the complicated things of the world, but God didn't actually put the wise things into the complicated, but rather He hid them in the simple. The simple things in life is what gets us through. Simple things in life is what makes us who we are, defines us as a person, determines who our family will be. Excuse me. Family is what you choose. It's not really what is thrust upon you. You can be given to one family and actually end up living with another, choosing someone else. It's a wise thing to have family that you can get along with. It's not always a given that everything is just going to work out, you know. when Christ was here on earth, the thing that he wanted to know was, will I find faith when I come again? Christ, being one of the wisest men ever lived on this planet, always knew what point to make and how important that it was. He never lost sight of the big picture, so to speak. And a wise person don't do that. Man, my big picture changes. You know, that's my problem. My big picture keeps changing. But the big picture that I'm talking about is the one that the Father had laid out for him. And sometimes I really don't know exactly what that is for me. Sometimes I think I do. Other times I think maybe God's going to change it. But I know this, man. True wisdom is found in the pages of this book. It's found in the pages of this book, in the words of the wisdom, and in trusting and finding who God is, that you can see the big picture in your life. Now you may not know what it's going to be or what it is perfectly, but at least you get an idea, you know, and you let God lead you in it. It's like you're painting your picture of your life and finding the wisdom that God has planted there for you in the way that he wants you to go. And, you know, the thing I want you to know is that it's not going to be perfect. It's not going to be perfect. No picture that man paints ever is perfect. You know what I mean? But with God leading us and guiding us, man, we can turn out something beautiful. We really can. Alrighty. God bless you. Thank you for joining me. I'll see you again next time with another great subject right here on Crossing the Middle Ministry.